In the bustling heart of Lagos, where power and wealth rule the land, a tale unfolds, one of love, betrayal, and the ruthless hands of fate. The year is 1978. The city is alive with the sounds of drum and the laughters of guests for Chief Okoro. Chief Okoro, a man of great wealth and influence, weds the stunning Ugoma. Their union is the event of the decade, graced by politicians, business tycoons, and elders from all corners of Igbo land. Ugoma, radiant in her white lace attire, walks beside her husband, basking in the admiration of all to witness their love. It was a festival of laughter and love, with all types of delicacies and drummers drumming to the melody of enjoyment. After all, there is no party like a Lagos party. Yet, beneath the surface, unforeseen forces conspire to test the very foundation of their bond. For years, their home is filled with laughter and luxury. Ugoma is the perfect wife, graceful, devoted, and kind. She manages her home with wisdom and care, and Chifokoro showers her with gifts and affection. Their love is the envy of many. Ugoma embraces her role with warmth, extending kindness even to those outside her home. But love alone is never enough in a world where lineage and legacy can define a man. As the years roll by, a silent void begins to grow. There are no cries of a child in the grand mansion, no small feet running through the corridors. The whispers begin, soft at first, then louder. The elders frown in disapproval, and Chifokoro's patience withers. Ugoma, once adored, now sits alone at the emptiness of her fate, her beauty overshadowed by sorrow. It is Ugoma herself who, in desperation, after several pastors and prayers, suggests that her husband takes another wife. A woman who can give him the hair he desires, a woman who can give him the son he deserves. And so Azuka arrives, young, ambitious, and beautiful. Some would say almost as beautiful as Ugoma. Ugoma welcomes her with her whole heart, showering her with gifts in form of jewelry, clothes, and above all, love, making sure she feels absolutely welcomed. Things were peaceful and harmonious for some time, but behind Azuka's glowing smile lies a hunger far greater than love. She does not simply come to bear a child or be a co-wife. She came to reign over Chief Okoro's legacy. Azuka craves more than just a place in Chief Okoro's home. She wants Ugoma gone. She wants to be the only woman by his side. And so, in desperation and hunger for control and authority, she seeks power in unthinkable places. Baba Buju. Baba Buju was a feared juju man that lives far away from the city and in the forest, but Azuka's resilience and determination sought him out. On getting to Baba Buju asks, "What do you want, my child?" Azuka, terrified and shaking, took the courage and told Baba how he wants the chief to herself and how he wants to get rid of Ugoma. Baba Buju said, "That won't be a problem, my child," then leans in. His voice whispers, "For the spell to hold, you must do exactly as I say." He gives her 3 instructions. 1. She must place the pot under the marriage bed, hidden from all eyes. 2. She must feed Chifukoro a special meal every full moon, stirring the soup with a single strand of his hair. 3. No one, not even she, must open the pot, for what lies inside is not meant for human eyes. Azuka swears to obey. She clutches the pot close and vanishes into the night. Days turn to weeks, weeks turn to months. Chifukoro is no longer the man he once was. His love for Ugoma is erased. His mind wrapped around Azuka like a serpent around his prey. He obeys her every word, adores her beyond reason. Coincidentally, the two women got pregnant together, and the experience and birth of these two pregnancies was told to be polar opposites. During Azuka's birth, the birthing was ceremonial, filled with dignitaries, best doctors, and visitors in celebration of the birth of her son, Chima. This isn't the same case with Ugoma, as she was totally ignored and birthed her child alone and isolated. She was alone, but still the mansion was filled with people in celebration of Azuka's birth. That was devastating for her. Growing up, Chima was spoiled with everything he can imagine: clothes, jewelries, money, cars. Every luxury item he requested was provided as soon as he asked. Azuka and her son was living the life. While this was going on, Ugoma's situation got rather worse. With finances cut from her, Ugoma had to send out her son to hustle at such young age, while she hustled on her own too. The two sons of Chifukoro was living in two different worlds. But the pot remains, pulsing with a dark energy unseen. Years passed, and the boys became young men. Well, until one night, Chima, the spoiled son, stumbles into the bedroom, drunk and reckless. His eyes land on the strange objects under the bed. Curiosity grips him. "What is this?" he slurs, pulling the pot into the moonlight. A crack appears the moment his fingers touch the lid. A low growl rumbles within, then silence. He grins, amused, and opens it. The mansion shakes. The walls groans. The air becomes thick, suffocating. Azuka wakes with a jolt. She knows, she feels it, what is about to come. She rushes to the room, but it's too late. The spell is broken. The illusion is shattered. Chief Okoro's love for her dissolves like the sand in the tide, and in its place comes rage. With clarity returned, he sees the woman before him not as a beloved wife, but as a viper. But it was already too late. The wealth vanishes, the empire crumbles, the once great Chifukoro finds himself drowning in debt, betrayed by the very friends who once worshipped him, and the woman he once loved. now scorned and discarded, watches as his world burns. Chima, raised in luxury, cannot survive the fall. He turns to vices, drowning in alcohol and reckless indulgence. And as Chifukuro stands among the ruins of his past, he is left with nothing but regrets, broken and abandoned. Chifukuro seeks redemption. He arrives at the doorstep of the woman he cast aside, the mother of the son he never acknowledged. But Ugoma is no longer the fragile woman who once wept for his love. She has risen, built herself anew, and beside her stands her son, Aguna. Tall, strong, a man made by struggle, not privilege. Once born into wealth, Aguna had to learn survival in the harsh reality of the marketplace, hustling every day to build his empire. And now he returns not as a beggar, but as a conqueror, lifting his mother into the life she deserves. Years pass, and what of Azuka, the woman who was once wrapped herself in riches and golds, now sells corn on the streets, her hands rough, her beauty faded, her clothes torn. Chema, the golden son, now roams the gutters of Lagos, a beggar where he was once a prince. For what is taken by deceit is always reclaimed by faith. In the end, power fades, wealth crumbles, but the heart that endures, the spirit that fights, that is the one that rises. I know you have enjoyed the story, so like and subscribe for more.